whole food, plant-based, you know, not vegan, whole food, plant-based, because vegans eat Oreos. You know, whole food, plant-based. You know, it's a whole different conversation.
Welcome everybody to the Plant-Based Summit. Smile, little kid, camera, whoa. Hi.
Can I tell you all the secrets?
Oh.
Everything we have at Arnold's Raw Vegan Cafe is gluten-free, raw vegan, grain-free. A lot of the snacks are dehydrated. Everything is super healthy. It keeps you happy, young.
I've been married to her for 35 years. Look how so this is a cool conference that I'm in right now talking about veganism. It is the best thing so far, so you gotta come through for this weekend. Matter of fact, you might not have time by the time this comes out. You missed it.
Oh, I'm so excited. I have a passion for health, and you have no idea what it's like to be among people that I consider friends. I was just in London, England, just a few weeks ago, and everywhere I look, I see plant-based restaurants. I tell you, it's a movement that's taking place around the world. People live longer than the rest of the general population, this idea of a blue zone. And there are 5 of them. There are 5 of them. There's Okinawa, Japan, there's Ikaria, Greece, there's Sardinia, Italy, there's Nicoya, Costa Rica, and then there is Loma Linda, California.
I mean, people's glucose levels have dropped down to normal. One lady, her glucose level dropped down all the way to normal just by completely changing the lifestyle.
And just for example, throughout the 14-day health session we recently ended today, one of the individuals who came, if you can imagine, about the 10th day, she lost about 32 pounds on a plant-based diet. We had another one, she spent 7 days at our health retreat, and in 7 days time she lost 20 pounds.
Girl, 13 years old, was given 1 month to live. She came to me. She said, I have brain cancer. She had 2 operations. And she said, they can't give me a 3rd one. She said, I'm going home to die. And I said, what did they tell you? They said, I'm going home to die. So we know we did. We put her on a fruit-based diet. Most of my diet is bananas. So we put her on a fruit-based diet. That was 9 years ago.
And when I came out of sedation, the doctor told me, he said, Eric, your colon is fine. You have an ulcer and you have sores on your esophagus. You have to be very careful from acid reflux because it could lead to cancer. He said, but your real problem is your diabetes. Your diabetes is through the roof. Your A1C is at 17. Wow. He said, I never saw that before. And so he said, I have to put you on insulin right away, and I have to give you 3 medicines. One was metformin. And I said, hold up a minute, let me talk to some other folks. I went to 5 different doctors. They all said the same thing. Hereditary is in your DNA, your mother's diabetic, your brother's diabetic, your sister is pre-diabetic, it runs through your family, and it is what it is. At that time, I lost my sight in my left eye, I was losing my sight in my right, I had permanent nerve damage in my hands and feet. I didn't realize that, it was tingling all the time, and they said, we can slow down your vision loss, but you're going to lose your vision, and you're going to lose some of your fingers and toes, because the nerve damage was severe. I couldn't even feel my right thigh because the nerve damage from the diabetes was so serious. We affectionately call him Dr. Essie in Ohio, the same doctor that treated Bill Clinton for his heart disease. I called him up and said, my name is Eric Adams. I live in Brooklyn. I was told I was diabetic, and I was reading your material, his great book. on preventing and reversing heart disease. And I would like to come and see you. And he said, Eric, fly down to see me. And when I got to the airport, you know, as fate would have it, there was another book that I saw in the research, Dr. Greger, How Not to Die. And then there was another book from Dr. Bonner. So, you know, now, you know, I'm like, you know, I am all in at this point. And I'm reading this stuff, and I'm like, what is this? And so when I landed in Ohio, I called my staff, and I said, listen, I need you guys to go and get Dr. Greger's book and Dr. Bonner's book, and I need for you guys to do some cross-research to see is this, you know, some legitimate stuff. And so sure enough, when I saw Dr. S.E., he said, Eric, if you change your lifestyle, you can reverse your condition. And so I started questioning him over and over again, and he just like gave me this look like, you know, listen, stupid, I'm not having this conversation. You know, either you're going to do it or you don't. That's how he is, one or the other. It's not, you know, you're just not going to play with it. And so I got back to the city, and I just focused. 3 weeks, my vision clears up. My ophthalmologist was blown away. 3 months, my A1C goes from a 17 to a 5.7. My cholesterol goes from a 217 to a 57. Blood pressure normalized, the ulcer went away, the sores in my esophagus went away, all that nerve damage in my hands and feet, gone. It's not our DNA, it's our dinner. It's not our breakfast, it's where we're born, or it's not where we're born, it's our breakfast, it's not our lineage, it's our lunch.
That was a super dope lecture. I learned quite a few things, and I definitely got inspired to step up my game in my health. Can I get one of those? What is it?
Yes. It's a tofu scramble.
Tofu scramble.
Or scrambled tofu.
I'll take it. I'll try it. Yeah, that's what it tastes like an omelet type thing. It's dope. Only thing, this little spoon, we need a big spoon.
So what I found very delightful was the orange chicken one. It was very, very delightful.
Now I'm trying vegan mac and cheese. It tastes good. This place is pretty dope with food. These little forks are crazy.
They say that I'm Dr. Ephraim, so that's what I go by most of the time. I was one of the presenters here today talking about addiction. I have to say that I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed listening to Rico Hill. I enjoyed listening to all the other presenters. The food was fantastic. They had these nice little muffins. I had to find the person who made it. It's like, oh my goodness, I was in another place.
So what I have to say today is I came to this event and I know what to expect. And I seen it was a lecture type series, and I was saying, well, I'm gonna go and just give it a shot. All the people that spoke were great, they were dynamic, and they gave me information that I didn't necessarily know, and they re-emphasized things that I did know, and it also pushed me to a point where I am going to be more proactive than I have been, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
Here begins the plant-based revolution.